This video tutorial is part 2 of column charts. So if you have not watched part 1, please watch that first. So we'll continue with different types of column charts. In this part, we will look at column charts with negative values, column charts with more than one quantitative variable, 2, 3, and also a column chart with an ordinal categorical variable. So let's begin with a column chart showing negative values. So nothing very different about this. We have a data in which the quantitative variable happens to have some negative values. So you still have a quantitative variable, and then we have a time variable in this example. So we draw a column chart. So the only difference is that the zero is not at the bottom. The zero is somewhere in the middle. So the time variable goes here and the quantitative variable goes here. So let's see how to do this in Excel. So that's my data. I have a quantitative variable, growth rate of GDP of USA expressed as a percent. So you can have a negative growth if the GDP falls in a certain year. So we just select this data and say insert column chart, and we get the column chart with some negative values. Okay, let's go back. Now we'll look at a column chart with two quantitative variables, and we'll draw a clustered column chart. So now we have data on two quantitative variables, GDP of 2018 and GDP of 2019 for 5 entities. So the column chart looks like this. So when we place columns side by side, we call this a clustered column chart. So we have a cluster of columns. If we had 3 variables, we would see a cluster of 3 columns here. And that's what we'll see in this picture. A cluster of 3, 2017, 2018, and 2019. Let's look at these in Excel. So we have 2 quantitative variables. We select this, say insert. By default, you just get a clustered column chart if you have more than one quantitative variable. In this case, we have 3 quantitative variables. So we select the data, we say insert, and we get a cluster chart. Of course, it did not pick up the chart title because we didn't select this. So we can always go here and type our title. Let's go back to PowerPoint. And now we will look at another type of column chart called a stacked column chart. So with the same data as last time we drew a clustered column chart. This time we'll draw a stacked column chart. So we are showing data for 2017, 2018, and 2019, and the data on the 5 entities are stacked up. So 2017, red is US, so this is 19.39. Then China is 12.24, so from here to here is 12.24. Japan, 4.87, so from here to here is 4.87, and so on. Now, you could stack it 2 different ways. You could have put the 5 countries in the 5 columns, and then stack 2017, 18, and 19, one on top of each other. But I think in the context of this data, this type of stacking looks better than the other type. Although in Excel, you can go either way, and I'll show you how. Now, another type of stacked chart is a 100% stacked column chart. Same data as last time, but this is a 100% stacked chart. So what's the difference? Notice that all the columns are the same height and it says 100%. So in a 100% column chart, the y-axis is a percentage, not an absolute value. So US GDP in 2017 is 19.39, which is about 45% of the total GDP of 2017 for these 5 countries. So we are showing 45% for US. So we can see that over 2017, 18, 19, US share has stayed about the same, 45%. China's share has risen just a little bit. So let's look at this in Excel. Let's select this data and we'll say insert. column chart, notice that the first option is a clustered column chart, the second option is a stacked chart, and the third option is the 100% stacked chart. Now, notice that the option we get here, it is stacking the 3 years of data for each of the 5 entities. What if we wanted to flip it? If you wanted to flip it, we would say insert column chart, and we will say more column charts, and under column, under stacked, it's giving the 2 options. One option is 5 countries data stacked up for 3 years, and this option is 3 years data stacked up for 5 countries. So we can select this one. So that's how we got the column chart, the stacked column chart on the slides. Similarly, this one we can use for 100% stacked column chart. So insert column chart, more column charts, and then I want to show 100% stacked chart with years on the x-axis and countries on the y-axis. So we see a percentage. And finally, we will see a column chart where the categorical variable is ordinal in nature. So this is my data. This is my categorical variable. It's ordinal in nature. Now I have a quantitative variable called frequency. So this goes on the x-axis, this goes on the y-axis, and there's my column chart. So because the categorical variable is ordinal in nature, the order is important. You cannot mix these up. And because of the ordering, the shape of the curve is meaningful. So we can see how it's high in the middle and low on the tails. So that's the shape of the curve, and we can talk about it. If this was nominal variable, then this shape was just a chance. You could not say, oh, it's high in the middle and less on the tails. That would not be appropriate if this was not an ordinal variable. So let's see how to do this in Excel. So this is my data, very simple, nothing difficult about this. This is a very simple column chart, something we've already learned. It's just that the variable happens to be ordinal in nature. So that's the end of this video tutorial.